Okay. Hello, friends and Mr. Aditya Tirta Pratama. Today we're from group number 1, and today we will present you guys a very interesting module that we have made about basic PLC programming, which is IoT, or what we usually call as Internet of Things. Our group consists of Michael Jonathan, Ananda Setiawan, Lili Rusdiandi, me, myself, Moreno Ananto, and Krisma. Our module consists of 5 experiments that we will discuss later on. What is the purpose of the experiment? The purpose of this experiment, this module is developed to fulfill industrial automation and robotics class assignment. By doing the experiments, students expected to know and be familiar with PLC in industrial processes. Students also given additional PLC alternatives that supports IoT, which is cheaper but not as robust as conventional PLC, which is still suitable for educational purposes. The contents of experiment. The experiment is divided to 5 modules, which is consist of module number 1, basic PLC programming, module number 2, PLC programming 1, module number 3, PLC programming 2, module number 4, MQTT and Node-RED, and finally module number 5, porting ladder diagram to C++.
Module 1, Basic PLC Programming. In this module, we will learn about basic ladder diagram symbol, such as normally open contact, normally close contact, positive transition sensing contact, negative transition sensing contact, coil, negate coil, and others. Module 2, PLC Programming 1. In this module, we will learn how to implement basic ladder diagram symbol in OpenPLC to make a simple automation such as simple butter filling system. Here, we use two sensors as feedbacks and an output valve. Module 3, PLC Programming 2. In this module, we will learn how to make a simple conveyor system with eject pusher system. Here, when the sensor detects imperfection in the bottle, then the actuator will push the bottle to the reject zone. And if the bottle is perfect, then the bottle can go to the next process.
Module 4, MQTT and Node-RED. In this module, we will learn about basic understanding of Node-RED and MQTT as the IoT portal. We will use laptop as the MQTT server and Node-RED as the display. If any device is located within the server, it can monitor the operation through Node-RED display. If we connect the MQTT server to the internet and enable the port forwarding in Node-RED, then we can access the display from everywhere as long as we have internet connection and our device is connected to the internet. Module 5, Porting Ladder Diagram to C++. In this module, we will implement pre-made code in Module 2 and 3 in ladder diagram into real life system. We will not use real PLC because it is so expensive and not accessible for everyone. We will use Wemos D1 Mini instead because it's cheaper and more accessible and also support IoT. Normally, PLC that already support IoT will range at least 10 million rupiah. Basically, PLC consists of microcontroller such as Wemos with additional safety feature. For the programming software, we will use Arduino IDE, which is open source, and using C++. So in this video, it is a proof of concept of our module. Here we can see two devices, which is Wemos 1 and Wemos 2. Button in Wemos 1 will turn on the LED at Wemos 2. And the button at Wemos 2 will turn on the LED at Wemos 1. Both of them communicate using MQTT.
result of the experiment. Students that finish the experiment are expected to understand and able to make PLC program that can communicate and show the result through the internet. In this case, students will make a single program for industrial application consists of two stations. The first station is used to fill a bottle, and the second station is used to transport the filled bottle and reject the not good product. The communication between those stations conducted using MQTT, and all of the activity will be monitored by Node-RED and displayed using Node-RED dashboard palette. Why use this module? 1. 100% implementable. Every experiment in this module can be implemented without a single issue. 2. Low-cost hardware requirement. We only use VMOS, laptop, resistor, LED, and push button. They are cheap and easily accessible by SGU student. Resistor, push button, and LED can be found in SGU workshop and physics lab. So SGU student just need to buy 2 VMOS for each group, and the price only 40,000 rupiah per VMOS. So with this module, SGU student can make it to industrial grades. SGU student only need to design the casing and additional safety feature which already taught in electrical engineering lab 1 and 2. The case can be made in SGU workshop using 3D printer or laser cut. 3. Open source. The software we use are open source, so you can use it for free. And also, educational environment friendly. If problem occur, the solution can be found in many forums in the internet. So students can learn from how to troubleshoot their problem using internet, which is very powerful. Finally, we have reached the last slide. We from Group 1 want to thank you for your attention, and special thanks to Mr. Aditya Tirta Pratama for teaching us with great passion and the feedback for our module, so we can make a better module for SGU students to learn. We hope that next year industrial automation class will be a warm family for our juniors. Thank you and farewell.